but we're here at home. The challenge, guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they
which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure
leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And it's sent back by Howard. Double team on Thomas. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they want
to see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Freak kicks to Hickson. To the inside. Freak. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
Thomas goes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mickey can't hit. Last game for
point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Thomas with the ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Now here's Crowder, covered by LeBron. Takes it from 10. No good from Howard.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Fires from the corner. Rebound, Boston. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short.
And that hurt them.
Irving passes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Freak's got his second basket. And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
To the inside, and stolen by Howard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Thomas kicks to DeRozan. Fade away. And Irving pulls it down.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drops in the tray. Freak's got 7 points. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Throws it up high. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Thomas goes in. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Freak with it. Now Thomas defending. Hickson a screen on DeRozan. Irving double team. Shot clock at 6. Love outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hickson, he's checked in for Diaw. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Moore. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Hickson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the paint, here's Freak. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. Check out the game for Freak. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He ended with 25 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. The Celtics with the lead. Thomas kicks to DeRozan. Fades and shoots. That one wide left. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hickson dishes to Freak. Now Hickson. 8 points his last outing. Cleveland moving it around. There's Freak. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Sullinger, a screen on Hickson. Thomas kicks to DeRozan. Sullinger, the screen. DeRozan passes to Sullinger. The 10-footer finds the target. Sullinger's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. The 4th spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Looking here at some numbers for Kyrie Irving. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Right, how? Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
There's the screen. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Can't make good off the screen.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Love with the screen on Williams. Love with a wide open look. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
They set the pick. Thomas kicks to Williams. Back to Thomas. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter.
Now here's Crowder, covered by Smith. Crowder, the pass to Mozgov. Williams attacking. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here is Thomas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Celtics making a switch here. And the first half cup.
Thank you, Kevin.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Celtics. Mickey out there with Howard. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Thomas in at the 1.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's DeRozan. And the 3-ball is good. DeRozan's got 16.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Freak kicks to Irving. And it's good. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Thomas. Howard with a screen on Irving. Thomas dishes to Howard. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Freak kicks to James. Hickson sets the screen for LeBron. Irving with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call them.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Sullinger. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Freak. No luck. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
DeRozan passes to Thomas. Back to DeRozan. Sullinger the screen. Off the screen. And he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got 8 points.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's James. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Now here's Crowder, covered by LeBron. DeRozan against Irving with the fadeaway. And another basket for Boston. But this game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving against Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by James. He kicks to Freak. Back to James. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Kyrie Irving is second.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt. It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now, here's Barea. He's guarded closely. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And Moore kicks to Diaw. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Freak. He dishes it to Fry. 4 on the clock. Releases from 15. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
And checking out some numbers for Jared Sullinger. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
The Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Sullinger outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Freak. He feeds it to Fry. It's stolen by Sullinger. And now Barea running the floor all by himself. That's good. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
For Cleveland, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, Freak.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
There's Thomas with the 3. Off target. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. For J.R. Smith. Then for the Celtics, Sullinger's checked in for Mickey. And Mozgov checks in for Thomas. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak. And it's Hickson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sullinger the screen. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Mickey's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Lou Williams.
Isaiah Thomas.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Hickson a screen on Thomas. Irving drives in. The shot is off. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Mickey. The dish to DeRozan. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the shot is good.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out...
And the shot's good from Crowder.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Feeds to Hickson. To the middle. Here's Love. Here's Freak. Rebound, Boston. Mickey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Love the pass to Freak. On the wing, Irving. To the paint, off the pick. And Hickson throws it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Sullinger, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Freak kicks to Love. Puts it up from 17. Crowder pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to DeRozan. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Boston, no good that time either.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Mozgov, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
From deep.
Cavaliers foul called. Reed. That's his first personal foul.
Here is Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
And Williams drops them both.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's Boston easily.
The 2K Sports postgame.